Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. Hey, like and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We made it through a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's end this thing off with a bang. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Hey, look, ain't gonna waste too much time, man. Let's get to it. So, I know a lot of people, they always ask me, like, hey, like, do the narc ever change? Do they ever, they said, can we take them to counseling? You know, can I just talk to them? Maybe I'll get the narc and bring them to my preacher. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's only one way a narc can possibly change. And it's a small percentage, a very small percentage of this, it's actually happening. But I'm talking about it's very small. I'm talking about like a 5% chance. I'm serious. That's what this ain't nothing. I'm just saying off the top of my head. The only way a narc can possibly change, y'all hear me? Listen to me. If you cause, and you have to cause it, if you cause a narcissistic injury. This is going to take sacrifice. This will take will. It will take everything in you to cause this injury. And how to cause the injury? By going no contact. No contact can break a narc. Literally break. So I'm gonna tell you what happens. When you go no contact with a narc, what you're basically doing is that you are definitely taking a chance. Anytime you go no contact, you're making a statement. You're showing that by me doing this, I'm letting you know I don't need you no more. I don't have to be involved with you no more. Stay out my life. I never want to talk to you again. This is what a narcissistic injury can cause. You know what I'm saying? You have to be you got to stick to your guns. You got to. You cannot relax. You gotta stick to it. You have to. Because if you don't, then they're gonna know you're weak. Now, there's no contact. It's a chance they can go and they can, meet somebody else. Of course, because there's always gonna be somebody else in the way. They could possibly meet somebody else who's gonna be better supply than you was, and they might want to go with that supply. But what you're doing is you're putting your foot down. You're drawing the lines in the sands. You're making boundaries, and you letting them know like I'm not taking this from you no more. Now, if you believe in what I've been telling you about overall, a narc always set their own karma. They set that up, their own karma. So a narc will set their own karma. And if you truly believe this, if you go no contact, 9 times out of 10, they're going to receive that karma. They're going to go through it. Nothing too good is going to happen to them. Trust me, something's going to happen. That karma is going to hit them. So guess what? When that karma is hitting them, the first thing they're going to do is think about why they're going through this. Because, they can't take nothing. Like, anything happen to them, they going to bitch about it. They going to whine. Why me? Why me? You know what I'm saying? They can't take shit. So they're going to go through this. So while they going through this, they is going to reflect or think about why they going through it and what they did to deserve this. And I guarantee you the first thought is going to come to their mind is how they did you. Then it's going to be like an epiphany. Then they're going to want to contact you and call you. But guess what? You got their number blocked. They can't reach out to you. They might ask, a friend about you, or, they want to, try to look on your social media, but you got them blocked. You know what I'm saying? They cannot reach out to you, and it's killing them. And that's how it's caused a narcissistic injury. It fucks with them. They can't do it. So just think about it. You go like years without talking to this person, without no kind of contact, no kind of nothing. And then one day they finally reach out to you. They finally break through. I take that back. You probably run into them. You might run into them. And they see somebody you know. And the first thing they're going to want to do is they're going to want to like see how you doing. You know. This whole scenario. And I'm not talking about no year. I'm talking like 2 years or more. You know what I'm saying? This can really cause a serious injury. And, you know, because they always going to want you. And they're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, how's she doing? Or what you know, how he, you know, he going to be like, how he doing? That's what it's going to be. It's going to cause that. So you have to stick to your guns if you do this. If you don't do this, trust and believe what I tell you, they're going to feel like they got you. They're going to feel like it wasn't no difference. You know, you came back. But most of the time, you know, most people, when they go no contact, they don't give them a chance. They don't go back. You know what I'm saying? They leave them where they at. You know, they don't deal it. But trust me, either way, you still cause them an injury. And you have made a difference in the society. For real. Like, you literally have changed the narc. That is a hell of an accomplishment. If you able to flip a narc, turn them from being a narc to an empath, because they actually understand why, or they still might have some tendencies, but it might not be as strong. They might not manipulate nobody like that no more. They might not never do that again. If you can pull that off, you have saved a life. You have made a difference out here, you know, because that's the only way they will respond to that, you know. But like I say, it's a small chance of that happening. But at first, I used to think like they're never gonna change. They all gonna be the same, you know. But no, I have witnessed it, and they do change. Like I said, it might be certain little things they still kind of, you know. I think like the feeling to want to be wanted, and you know, and shit like that. They might still, but they might not be as heavy as they was at one point. Like with it, some people have very strong narcissistic traits. They can't help it. It's in them. Then you got some people who have them, but you know, they kind of toned it down a little bit because life hit you, and life tells you, "Hey, look, you ain't all that." You know, it could be something like you can be sick, or you know, you might get into a bad car accident. You know, or you know, I mean, anything can happen. You might lose your job. You might hit a streak of bad luck, because karma's going to come back. Listen, I learned a long time ago that when it's some stuff that you have no control over, you take it out and you put it in God's hand, and you let God handle it, because that's what's going. And he will take care of it the best way He wants to. But overall, though, you let that be, and believe me, you go no contact. So I'm gonna give you this is what it is. Once you realize, now hear me out, listen again. Once you realize they are a narc, you pray about it. You ask God for forgiveness. You ask God for strength for you. You block them from all social media outlets. You block their number, and you just put the situation in God's hand. He'll handle it the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You know, He's going to help you heal, help you pull through. And believe me, that person is going to see their karma one way or the other. That's what you do. And you leave it alone, and you take that burden, you take that monkey off your back, and you just throw it away. You know, because you have nothing to do with that no more. You know what I'm saying? You move forward with your life. No, you're not giving them no attention, no validation. They can't reach you. They can't do nothing. It's killing them. And then karma hits. Karma's going to hit them. Then when karma hits them, guess what? They're going to be trying to call back, but they can't reach you. You know what I'm saying? That's the injury right there. So they have to go through every day thinking about how they treated you, how they did you, and they can't even tell you that they're sorry. They can't even, get in contact with you. And it's going to drive them crazy, you know. And maybe in that situation, they probably really will understand some of the stuff you was telling them, some of the conversations y'all were having, some of the moments y'all shared, and how they did you wrong. They can possibly actually understand that, and maybe genuinely sorry. So that's how you cause a narcissistic injury. There is no other way. You have to walk away from them, and they have to believe this is real. Because if they don't think it's real, and they think you still gonna come make a run to them, they think that you still got them. It's not gonna change anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to let them think or believe that they will never ever have the opportunity to get close to you again. If they don't believe that, then it's not gonna bother them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of will, but it is something you can do. So if you're interested in possibly doing it, and like I said before, it ain't going to be no year. It's going to be 2 years or more. They have to feel this. You know what I'm saying? They got to feel it. Because if they don't feel it, they ain't going to believe it. All right? So look, that's my free game for the day, man. On this topic, man, I'm going to try to drop many videos I can for y'all, man. It's the last day of the year, man. I want y'all to walk into this year, man, very well prepared about every single thing, every aspect of it. Cause tomorrow I might drop a video, I might not. I might be too tired. It's New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'll let y'all, man.